Hey, summer friends, Olivia here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a new series called Mini Reni, where we tackle smaller projects, rooms, or maybe a combo of rooms, something that doesn't take very long. This is inspired by Joanna Gaines's Mini Reni series that I am obsessed with. It's all about doing projects that take kind of like the weekend type projects, nothing that takes too long. Her rules are pretty simple. Basically, she can't source anything that's going to take forever to get there. She gets stuff locally and it doesn't take very long. So, without further ado, welcome to my new series. Super excited. I'm going around the Sims neighborhoods, finding little nooks and things to redo, bringing new life to spaces. Being here, I'm so glad you're here. Be sure if you're new to go follow. This is the kind of stuff I do. I try on Sundays to do CC speed builds, and then on Wednesdays I always try to do some type of little mini series. So now we're going to tackle Mini Reni, and I'm so excited. This dining room is at Bedlington Boathouse, and we are going to be doing a dining room. Here are very just neutral tones. I did this green, I'm about to change it to this darker green, which right now I'm loving. Seeing everywhere, of course, but I just love it so much. And then I'm going to update these windows so they're more neutral wood. And I think that's kind of where the project kind of took off. I knew then I wanted to make this a very open, clean, but neutral space. And I was really inspired actually by Joanna Gaines again. When am I not, right? It's hard not to be. But I went to her castle in Waco last June. And if you've never heard of it or never have been, it is basically a huge castle in town, and they were unable to sell it after the renovations, and so they've kind of opened it to the public, and now proceeds go to their town. And it's more now of like where you go and you can go take a walk through and get a tour with a tour guide. So that was really fun. Their dining space is out of this world. They have this really old table and chairs that they source, and it's just, you can sit in them. I love that about the tour. You're able to sit in everything. They invited you in. It felt like you were coming into their home, really. The tour guide was super nice and very knowledgeable, and I love that. I asked things like, what is the paint color? What is this? Because you just feel so inspired throughout. My favorite part was basically there's this lookbook you got, and it was a book of all things throughout the house, and you could scan it and you can buy the paint, you can go buy this candlestick, or you could do whatever. The candles they had going on, they told you which scents they were. Anyway, this book I still have, and I just love it so much, and I kept thinking about that while I was doing this build. But this room is really inspired by my vibes, which is very neutral modern, and I try to pull a lot of earthy tones and a lot of neutral tones together to create a nice dining room. Designing dining rooms, I think dining spaces are so fun because they are really, especially in my house, they are a really hub of the house. I know a lot of people have a kitchen that has a big island and that becomes the hub. At our house, we have a wall that separates our kitchen into our dining room, so everyone kind of just gravitates in the dining room and we hang out and play cards or eat or whatever. And so it's on my bucket list, definitely to redo ours. It's very just important to me that it's free of a lot of clutter. It's basically an inviting space to come and, hey, grab a thing of cards, let's play some couple rounds of canasta or something, and let's eat some good food. And so anyway, I love designing dining rooms with that in mind, of people coming and hanging out and grubbing on some good food and laughter. And this flooring was the moment that I really found myself realizing that I was actually inspired by the castle again. They had a little, I think that's kind of like a greenhouse style right outside of either the kitchen or the dining room. And it had this beautiful flooring that was like this kind of style, old world kind of, I guess you'd say. It was just very, of course they had that sourced, and it's just, oh, stunning. Anyway, the greens and the neutrals and the way the diagonal tile goes, it definitely is a vibe. And I just love it so much. And I hope that I will definitely take this inspiration when I redo our dining room. I'm also really excited about this challenge, or I guess this little mini series, because a lot of times I don't really have the time to do a whole entire freaking house, you know? So it's nice to just go in and feel inspired to do little bits and pieces. And I do see myself coming back to these houses and doing other rooms to kind of make that design flow go throughout. I do see that, and sometimes I don't. I did a office in this house coming up, and I wasn't really digging the house after a while, and I'm like, I probably won't come back to this house, but really just having a lot of fun with it. I love small spaces. I always have. And the era of big mansions on The Sims is over for me. I really do love doing small, more like intimate spaces, and this dining room is definitely it. And so anyway, this is kind of where it all started for me. This little series definitely has been in my brain for a very long time. She did the Mini Reni, kind of like, I think it was basically like a little trial, maybe even like an episode or two a long time ago, but now I think it's a full-blown series. So you'll have to check it out if you're into watching design shows. Speaking of which, today, I believe at midnight, tonight at midnight, when I'm recording this, Chelsea Huska, her down home store, if you're familiar with it, she is releasing her online store tonight, which is a huge deal. So backstory: Chelsea, the cute redhead girl from Teen Mom that had the stupid loser boyfriend Adam, remember him, and their daughter Aubrey. And then she meets Cole, and Cole's like this amazing guy. They meet at a gas station, fall in love. The rest is history, right? Well, they own a cute little shop in Tea, South Dakota, which I went to last year. It was amazing. I have a couple of her pieces. My most favorite piece I have of hers is this really cool black spiked kind of style huge bowl that goes on my dining room table. But anyway, I am such a fan of her style, and they own a little store, and we've been waiting, all of us have been waiting for her to go online, because I can't always drive to, I think it's 3 hours or so, to South Dakota. So I could be wrong, could be a lot further, but it might be 3 or 5 hours from Kansas City. But anyway, quick, really cool short trip we took, and it was amazing. And anyway, so tonight, her store is going live online, and you better bet your butt I'm getting at least something. I told myself, even if I just get on and get the smallest thing, I would love to be the first person to order. That'd be cool. But I'm all about it. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for her to finally launch online, and the time has come. But anyway, long story short, to tell you that actually I don't even know what I was telling you about that. I don't even know what I was going to say. But her style is very Western, but I love, there's so many organic stuff that I can pull from it. So that's why I love it. So if you are someone that is interested, definitely, I think it's shopdownhome.com or shopdh.com. Something like that. But I'll link it down below just in case you want to look at it. She has very, again, Western South Dakota vibes. She has raw hides and that kind of stuff. But the other stuff that she has is very just modern, organic, fun, incredible. Hey, I'm obsessed. Can you tell? Anyway, I just am looking forward to that. So if you're someone who wants to check it out, be sure to scroll on down below and see the info. And hey, maybe you already know about it. Maybe you are also going to shop online tonight. And if so, I'd love to see what do you get? I'd love to see what you got. Again, I don't know what I'm going to necessarily get. I may just get a few things. My goal really would be to be the first person to check out. So hey, you know what? If that's what the goals in life, I'll take it. Right? Like, I want to be the very first person to check out on our online store. I'm a fan. I'm an OG fan. So I'll keep you posted in case you care. In case you care about what I buy, I will keep you posted. I hope you like the way this turns out. Again, this series is very just shorter than you. I'm going to try to keep it around 10 minutes or so. I know a lot of you guys are busy, so it's kind of nice maybe to have a shorter video, less blabbing from me, right? And so anyway, I think this will be fun. Be sure to check back, and I'll catch you next time.
What if I just lost it? Would I still be my own enemy? 24 exhausted, sucking in my stomach, I can't breathe. Standing in the mirror and it's screaming back at me. I change my clothes 1,000 times, feel worse about what I see. These unrealistic expectations calm down. All of myself when I'm in